Player Reddick gives Astros the lead with RBI single. 0-3-7. Josh Reddick goes the other way for a single to give the Astros a 43 lead over Boston late in Game 4 of the ALDS. 0-3-7. 6-1-8 p.m. Eastern Sunday. Before Game 3 of this American League Division Series, Houston Astros manager A.J. Hinch was asked how he's handling the pressure of baseball's postseason. "I'm a nervous wreck," Hinch said with a smile. "Can't you tell?" On Monday, it became clear Hinch wasn't joking. "Well, not entirely at least. Never mind that the Astros were leading by 1 run in the 5th inning of Game 4, or that they had a on-a-gum lead in the best-of series against the Boston Red Sox, or that they wound up winning 54 and moving on to the American League Championship Series for the second time in 3 years." Hinch turned ace starter Justin Verlander into a human panic button in the 5th inning, bringing him in for his first relief appearance in a 13-year professional career. And when Verlander hung a slider that Red Sox rookie Andrew Benintendi launched into the right field seats for a go-ahead two-run homer, it seemed Hinch was bound to take his place next to New York Yankees skipper Joe Girardi in this year's club of smart managers who inexplicably lose their minds in the postseason. Keep up with the latest as baseball's top teams contend for the title. Ultimate playoff guide picks David Price saves Red Sox as season baby bombers give big assist in win. One bad pitch shows Miller is human. Harper wakes up. Nationals bats. Dodgers collective finally solves Ray insider ranks lineups rotation schedule complete coverage, but the Red Sox helped take Hinch off the hook by not giving the hook to Chris Sale, their own setter reliever, in the 8th inning. Sale had already thrown 4 scoreless innings, a carbon copy of David Price's performance in Game 3, and the Sox had Addison Reed and closer Craig Kimbrell available for as many as 9 outs, according to manager John Farrell's pregame plan. Sale probably shoulder-watched the rest of the game with Farrell, who was ejected in the 2nd inning by plate umpire Mark Wenner for trying to protect Dustin Pedroia in an argument over a called third strike. Instead, Sale went back out for the 8th and gave up a game-tying leadoff homer to Alex Bregman. 5 batters later, with Kimbrell finally in the game, the Astros took the lead on Josh Reddick's 2-out single through the left side of the infield. The Astros added a run against Kimbrell in the 9th, and they needed it too. As the rain that threatened all day began to fall more heavily in the bottom of the 9th, Red Sox rookie Rafael Devers hit an incident park homer to cut the margin back to 1 run before Astros closer Ken Giles finished off Pedroia on a grounder to first base. Outcome aside, the wild Game 4 reaffirmed the postseason's strange effect on people. It can turn even the hottest hitters' bats into kindling and cause even steel-eyed pitchers to melt on the mound. And managers faced with the potential rewards and consequences of a short postseason series, there's no telling what might happen, from Girardi's failure to challenge a third strike that was ruled a hit batter to Hinch using a pitcher in a role he has never played. In the end, though, the Astros were too much for the Red Sox to handle. Red Sox starting pitchers came up short in each of the 3 games, with Sale, Drew Pomeranz, Doug Fister and Rick Porcello combining to post a 12.71 ERA in 11-13 innings as starters. Price gave the Red Sox life in Game 3, and Sale's relief effort nearly got them to a Game 5. Those moves had to be made because the Red Sox were desperate. And as the Astros move on to the ALCS, the spotlight on Hinch will be turned up even more. Let's see how he responds.